Primetime.
It's XL Primetime, featuring Joe C.,
I'm having nightmares right now.
Matt Hayes,
Big asses, big thighs, yeah.
and Leon Searcy.
Big Bath and Beyond. Nothing says football like scented soap.
How you like me now? How you like me now?
The noon hour on a Friday. Some of you might check out. I get it, because you've done a lot. You could probably do a little bit more, says your boss. But if you check out around noon, at least hang out with us, all right? Because we're ready to goof off, kind of go into just slide into the weekend. We always start our weekend vibe on Thursday. But it is true, today's the last day of the work week for most of you, and we are getting into the weekend. It's hot as Hades out there, so hopefully you guys are making it through whatever workload you've got today. So nobody cleared out the studio quicker than Jaguars Today when I said, they asked, what's coming up? And I said, well, Matt has an infectious disease. And that was it. That's all I needed to say. And then all of a sudden, they just started picking stuff up. They were out the door in no time, which brings us to, A, how are you feeling? And B, we do have to try and protect the rest of our prime-timers, our nooners out there, by basically telling people what your diagnosis is.
Okay, A, same. B,
A, you still feel kind of lousy.
Yeah, B, the lead story today at USA Today was what, JJ? Was what? Did I tell you?
Let me just, can I give you the headline?
It was the plague.
Yeah. Can I give you the headline?
The plague.
Map tracks spread of explosive diarrhea outbreak. How to prevent infection. and by the way, just to kind of
Let me just say this real quick. I felt like I ran 5 miles walking from my car to the studio, okay?
Yeah. So you're still hurting.
Yeah.
Well, because you haven't been eating properly. You haven't been,
You haven't been
giving
eating
yourself the
anything.
nutrition
Or
that you
anything.
need to heal.
Yeah.
That Gatorade ain't gonna do it.
Dude,
And-
anything else is going to put me right back where I was day one.
So he's trying to
It's
keep,
called
Good luck. Good luck.
Silospirasis is what Matt and many Americans have. You cannot transmit it directly from one person to another, but it is caused by consuming a microscopic parasite that's contaminated in your food
your
or
produce.
water. So
By the way, Leon,
produce. So you need to wash your lettuce, wash your veggies, all that.
I'm not gonna lie. I woke up this morning. I get out of bed. I'm a little lightheaded. I'm floating left to right.
The Matt
I'm
flu.
not saying to myself, "Damn it, you, Matt." And then as I walked, and I said, "No, that was the low main."
That's some Chinese
which actually can,
That's a bad
that can create some problems as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the thing is that, so TLD and I were at Sunset last night, and Sunset Grill, and I'm in the middle of just an awesome blackened Baja fish sandwich. I don't even know why we had to bring it up at this point, but I'm giving her kind of the play-by-play of what Matt's been going through. And he's like, well, didn't Amy try and help? And she's like asking all these questions. Next thing you know, she's on Google, Dr. Google or TLD.
You know what? That's why I love TLD.
Yeah. Oh
she
my gosh.
cares about me all the time. She always asks.
She
man.
had the explosive outbreak diagnosed last night, and then lo and behold, you send it on the show thread, and it's the exact same thing she was talking about. There were only it was a smaller number of diagnosed cases, but it was spread across these United
in
States.
the thousands,
Yeah.
not even like the tens of thousands. No, I think it was each state has like 1,000 or so. And
Something,
that's
yeah.
one
And
of
by the
them.
way, my girl, without her, I'd
Yeah.
literally be
Well,
on the floor in the bathroom right now.
Well, actually, Brenda gave me a little remedy for you that you might want to try.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, initially she said you have food poisoning, you need to go to the hospital. But then she said maybe you should get some turmeric,
Oh.
ginger, honey, black pepper, and drain it into a tea.
Wow.
Hey, she will potion you up in a
She
hot
will
heartbeat.
potion you up.
I got a remedy. Grow some cojones and be a man. Walk it off.
You can't hocus
Look,
pocus
I
that.
told you guys yesterday, man. If they were if I was like a general leading a country into war, I'd say just drop this stuff, and for 5 days we'll have the run of the place, and nobody will be able to do anything.
Well, that's why we have rules of engagement, and you can't do that.
Yeah, and,
Allegedly.
yeah. And by the way, as a matter of fact, hopefully I can find this here in just a couple of seconds, because we were talking about presidential trivia, and then this was when? 2 days ago with our man Dylan.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, Matt comes in with the illness, actually came back from the illness. I'll find it in a second. But I tied the two together because there were a couple of presidents that had something on the 4th of July an illness, and one had to take office immediately after the other one died.
Wow.
And so I'm going to pull it up here.
Well,
so I can read it.
there's a fun fact about presidents on July 4th.
You had that one.
Both John Adams, our second president, and
Right.
Thomas Jefferson both died on the exact
Same
same day, which also happened to be July 4th.
Yeah, and so
Very crazy.
so not-
very American.
Two
Not-
bitter rivals, but still friends.
They
Yeah.
were friends, then they weren't, then they were friends at the end
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
And
So-
both randomly died on the exact same day.
it wasn't just the anniversary of the 4th of July. It was the exact same 4th of July.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
That's
Yeah.
wild. That's wild. All right, I'm going to see if I can
Oh,
find
yeah,
this other
it was the same day. 100% same day. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to see if I can find this other one here real quick. All right. So, anyway, the infectious disease is taking over America. And
July 4th, 1826, by the way.
1826. And Matt is suffering from it. So, if you guys have any elixirs, remedies, anything like that that you'd like
Please.
to throw our way, he will happily take it. That's for sure.
Look, and here's like JJ saying, eat something. I'm
Yeah.
craving a Tony D's piece of pizza.
Mm-hmm,
There's no chance in hell I'm eating a pizza.
You don't think
right
you
now.
could keep that down?
Bro, I could
you don't have
keep
the
it
appetite?
down. It's just that what happens afterward. Once the play
I
hits
see.
it, that's it, man.
Okay. So,
Then you go right back to square one.
JJ fashions a little presidential trivia as well. On this day in 1850, it was Millard Fillmore sworn in as the 13th president of the United States. He took office the day after President Zachary Taylor passed away, 5 days after becoming ill with a severe intestinal ailment
Oh,
on the 4th of July.
wow.
That's when I got mine. You know that, right?
What do you
So
think
That's
you
why.
ate?
Why do you think I'm bringing it up?
You
Yeah.
said some
I don't know, but I had
cherries.
a
You got
friend
like a presidential plate.
I had a friend
Yeah,
of mine. They had
presidential plate.
they had this little presidential party, and they used to always go around and show each other the 8 number like this.
Van Buren boys.
Yeah, the Van Buren boys. They call those
BBB.
stuff. Yeah. What do I think? I don't know actually. I don't know. I think it was probably a bag salad if I had to guess.
Oh,
It was a
Yeah,
big
you get those
salad
bag
and a bad
salads where you-
salad.
Where you get the salad and you get the
You don't rinse
everything in
it.
it.
You don't
and-
rinse it.
No, like an idiot, I don't.
Well, you assume that when you get a bag salad,
I
that
don't.
it's already been.
I don't.
either, but I would assume they've already washed.
wash
You got to
it.
wash
the
that stuff
lettuce.
Got to wash it.
because they come in the clear containers and the bags.
Yeah.
You got to wash both.
Yeah.
And I was telling JJ, this might actually be a late wedding present, but you can get a lettuce shaker that you put it in there, or a spinner, whatever you want to call it, and you run water in it. You pump it and it's spinning.
I do need that.
Yeah, it's getting all the stuff
You ever
out.
look
Considering
at the
I-
water
my-
after that?
Yeah,
You ever look at that
you don't,
water
you don't
after
want to look
that,
at
man?
it. You don't wanna look
My
at it.
third anniversary is coming up, so it will be a late
There you
late
go.
wedding.
I'll be
day.
thinking about that. And you don't want to look at what you wash off
God,
of
no.
celery, okay? Because that also is no bueno.
Celery, bro. There's dirt all over celery.
Scary.
Let me just tell you this: if you get a chance, okay, get the strawberries from the Publix, okay, put them in a bowl, put a little water in them, just enough to get right near the top, then add just a tiny bit of vinegar.
Oh.
Swish it around, walk away for 5 minutes, come back, pull the strawberries out. You'll be shocked at the bugs. Shocked.
Well, they say that if you see insects on a fruit or vegetable, that means it's good to eat
Mhm.
because they don't go after the ones that have all the pesticides.
the
They're
GMO,
smarter
yeah.
than us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that had been sprayed.
I can believe that.
All right,
Yeah.
so as we talk about the lettuce cleaner for JJ for his third anniversary, can I have a that? Because this is the most important thing right now.
That just happened. Brought to you by Florida Home AC.
First off, we are a family, are we not?
We are.
1010XL as a station, as an entity in the city of Jacksonville and beyond. We have no borders.
None.
We are a family. And so now we're about to add one more, not only to the 1010XL family, but the XLP family, as young Sophia comes
Yes.
into this world.
Yes.
And we are literally days away. And I don't throw that word literally around. Days away. And so as it happened the other day, we're talking about
Diaper prices.
JJ's never changed a diaper, and then that got us to diaper prices, and they are kind of pricey. Now, one of our nooners, prime timers, genius that he is or she is, says we need to have a diaper party for JJ, and boom, wheels in motion inside the building, and so we have come together, and I'm just going to make this announcement, make it formal right now, okay? Next Wednesday, we need your help. You can go to Costco, Sam's, Walmart, wherever you want to go over the weekend. But next Wednesday, we will do our show out in front of 1010XL. We are on Bowden Road. We'll be giving you all the information. But if you can bundle up some diapers and just a small gesture or gift to JJ and Blake as they welcome their brand new baby. Round of applause for the brand new baby that's going to come into this world.
The diaper-thon.
Exactly.
And it's going to be hosted by our favorite wing sponsor.
Yes, Wingstop is going to be right there.
And here's the key.
Favorite, lemon pepper.
Here's the key.
Yeah.
Joe. If you bring it by, you get what?
A wing sampler. Now you gotta bring something to get something. This is a natural trade-off. And so if you can find it in your schedule, in your
heart,
your generosity, it will be welcomed. And
I gotta be honest with you, I am not a guy who loves like people giving me stuff. I feel sort of awkward about it and weird about it, but I know our listeners are super awesome.
Yes.
So you guys are super charitable, and it's awesome that Wingstop's doing it. It's awesome that you guys came up with that idea. So thank you very much. Honestly, I'm not taking this for granted. It is absolutely spectacular.
We have witnessed the generosity of Jacksonville and 1010XL Nation. And this is an opportunity for you to share in that, because it is a beautiful, and the thing is that every single time we bring up the baby, you can look on the text line and they're saying, hey, best of luck, JJ. Congrats, JJ, da-da-da-da-da. And so it is a big moment. And there is an expensive tab that comes with diapers. So if you guys can shake loose, whatever. Now,
any size, by the way.
Exactly. Michelle made a good point. She's like multiple sizes. Okay. So that way it's not just all the baby ones, but wipes.
Yeah. Also, don't be afraid to bring little wipes,
some diaper cream, because the little lady will need lotion, that. Okay. To protect against those rashes. But we will be right in front of our main entrance.
And I'm worried about the heat.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna try to bring some fans for the boys.
Yeah, we'll fight through it.
Yeah, when we need it.
I do love the 525 in the text line. It says, "Bring Matt some adult diapers." I appreciate that, Bill. Thank you.
That is classic. That is so good.
Holy
All right,
crap!
That's
that
a mic drop. Let's just stay with that. More details to come, but start thinking about shopping for diapers, people.
This World Cup soccer update is laced up by Valvoline Instant Oil Changes and Houston's Meats.
Westwood One Sports presents this World Soccer Update sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone. AutoZone. Spain and Belgium start in 3 hours. In Los Angeles, Spain has not yet allowed a goal, has won its last 4 games by combined 9-0. Belgium, 2 ties to start group play, but 3 wins since, including, of course, that 4-1 victory over the U.S. Winner gets France in the semifinals Tuesday in Dallas. With Morocco's loss yesterday, that leaves Argentina as the only non-European team still playing. The defending champs take it to the limit. Each of their 2 knockout round games so far, those 3-2 wins over Cape Verde and then the big comeback over Egypt. Now taking on Switzerland tomorrow night in Kansas City. First quarterfinal for the Swiss since 1954. Tomorrow's England-Norway game in Miami may come down to who scores more, Harry Kane or Erling Haaland. Together, they've scored 13 times. The 2 winners tomorrow will meet in a semifinal game Wednesday in Atlanta. John Stashower, Westwood One Sports.
And the match is about to begin.
Most of the team is out with COVID-19, so there'll be some substitutes tonight.
What's this? We have an unexpected guest on the field.
It's a dog, but they could do with extra players.
She's going for the ball.
Are front paws, hands or feet?
Soccer season is full of surprises, and COVID-19 could be one of them. If you test positive, prescription medications may help. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Learn more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Need to sell your house fast? Whether you're facing foreclosure, stuck with bad tenants, or just ready for a fresh start, House Buyer Network can help. We buy homes as is for cash. No fees, no commissions, no repairs. Get a fair cash offer in just 24 hours and close in as little as 7 days. Call 833-719-5877 now for your free no-obligation offer. That's 833-719-5877. House Buyer Network. Fast cash, no hassle.
Offers are typically below market value in exchange for speed and convenience. Call for details.
Today's vehicles are smarter than ever, but that also means they need more precision than ever. Features like lane assist, collision warning, and adaptive cruise control all rely on cameras, sensors, part of what's called ADAS. And if those systems are even slightly off, they might not work correctly. That's why, after certain repairs, your vehicle will need ADAS calibration. At G&H Tires and Service, they have the ADAS system, so your vehicle's safety features work the way they're supposed to. Don't guess with your safety. G&H Tires and Service. Precision that protects.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
When you want to know what's happening in Gainesville, roll with the Gator Report. I'm Joe C. Listen for updates on Florida Gator athletics several times a week on 1010XL. Built by Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Go, Gator!
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campion. Campion Law.
There's no better time than now to buy your football season parking pass from Tailgaters. Complete with on-site restaurant, indoor restrooms, and all-day security. Tailgaters parking selling out. Log on to tailgatorsparking.com today.
Frank Frangie here. 1010XL wants to know who you are. We are conducting a listener profile survey. What home improvement practices do you plan to do? What do you like best about us? All you have to do is go to 1010XL.com and fill out the survey. You could win tickets to the Jags home opener, Gator football, and Jumbo Shrimp tickets, or great 1010 swag. Just go to 1010XL.com and enjoy letting us know more about you so we can do a better job of serving you.
When you're experiencing sudden, unexpected dental pain, the last thing you want to hear is that your dentist can't see you until next week. That's why I'm so glad I found Harbor Dental Care. Whenever I call, they always find a way to see me within 24 hours, and they can usually fix whatever's wrong the same day. Plus, they have locations throughout Jacksonville, so no matter what side of town I'm on, I can always count on the same great care. If you want to find a dentist who believes in treating people right, learn more at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
What band was Peter Frampton in before he went solo? The answer coming up.
For over 20 years, Southern Oak Insurance has given Floridians a better alternative to their current homeowner's policy. See what you can get with Southern Oak. Log on to southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
The name of Peter Frampton's first band was called Humble Pie.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
Bueller,
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal, what's the matter? I came right over.
It's my water, Jason. Smell this.
Yeesh.
That came out of my tab, Jason. I'm worried there's a lot more in there than just H and 2 and O.
Well, yeah. In Jacksonville, we have some of the hardest water in Florida. There's calcium carbonate in there and magnesium sulfate and...
I'm sorry, calcium... what now?
It's the same stuff that makes those cool stalactites in caves.
Well, it's making my shower all powdery, my tabs all crusty, and caves make me claustrophobic.
Put on these sunglasses.
Whoa.
Call Bueller Air & Plumbing. And our water treatment experts will do a free water quality test. We'll check for minerals, bacteria, anything that might make your water smelly or damage your plumbing or appliances.
And if it's bad, you can fix it?
Your glasses will come out cleaner, your shampoo will lather better.
I like a good lather, Jason.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Always fun to say hello to our head coach, Dave Campo, as he joins us live, our Friday visit with the former Dallas Cowboy HC. He is in Dallas. Coach, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. And listen, guys, I want to congratulate JJ on this upcoming baby for sure. And I also want to send my condolences to Matt for his situation. But this show, Primetime never ceases to amaze me. You guys just spent the segment talking about diapers and diarrhea.
Yes, so?
It's a plague, Coach. It's a plague.
Coach, have you ever heard of flying diarrhea? Because that's what they're saying is happening right now around these United States.
Hey, listen, nothing surprises me. But for once, listen, you know I want to be there next to you guys, but right now I'm glad I'm 1,000 miles away from you.
Hey, Coach, you got to tell Matt what Jimmy would have told him if he said he had
the runs.
The runs.
Yeah. Head over to the practice field over there and, on that other field and have your diarrhea.
He would have told him to take his sick behind over to the sick field.
Mm-hmm.
I would. In fact, I probably would have got
exactly.
I probably would have got a classic Dave Cambo. Are you blanking me?
And then Coach would say, "I can't catch a break."
Yeah, no pun.
Right, no pun
intended.
All right, so I don't even think we should get serious right now, but let's do it. Let's do the diaper thing first, though, Coach, and then we'll get to Travis Hunter. But you know how many diapers your children went through, your grandkids went through, and all that. So it happens in a hurry, and so that's why we figured we put a show together where hopefully people can bring some diapers by. We have one texter say, remind people to bring bigger size diapers than just newborn, because you'll be flooded with all of those. So we should get a nice reaction from this to help out JJ.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, with the listeners that you guys have, I'm sure that's going to be very successful. And let me tell you something, it's expensive. You know, I had 6 children. It's expensive, believe me.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that goes well. I'm sure it will.
Now, Coach,
6, man, I got to catch up.
Go ahead,
Coach.
Yes, yeah.
So, Coach, we got training camp in 2 days. What's the storylines going in that training camp in about 2 weeks that you're looking forward to?
Well, I mean, I'm just excited that everything's getting going again. I'm bored in the off season, that's for sure, and especially this year because I wasn't able to attend training camp with with you guys. OTAs with you guys. So to me, that first part of training camp's exciting because everybody's back together. Everybody, has one goal in mind, and I think the biggest thing is that you want to start right over again, and make sure everybody's accountable for what they do.
Dave, would you be surprised if this season Trevor Lawrence becomes the quarterback that I guess everyone believed he would be when they picked him #1 overall? Just simply because I was thinking about this morning while I was in pain rolling around on the floor. If you really think about it, last year was the first time he was ever legitimately coached. Legitimately, Dave, in the NFL, I mean. And now you're looking at year 2 into this situation where he clearly was hot at the end of last year. He clearly became one of the 5 nominees for NFL MVP. Do you see him reaching that elite level where you win because of him instead of with him?
Absolutely. I really think that he made tremendous strides last year, especially towards the end of the season. He was playing at an MVP level. And if it wasn't for one defensive mistake, they would have gone on in the playoffs. This guy has got all the tools, and he's starting to put it together. And I think Cohen, I feel like he and Udensky have the map to get it done, and I think he's really feeling good about himself as well. So I think there's no question he's got a chance to be an elite guy.
So this was nothing new as far as Cameron Wolf on the NFL Network coming out with news on Travis Hunter, but it did bring us back to the same storyline. And so, Coach, chime in on it because Cameron Wolf basically said what we have all learned with the OTAs and minicamp, that Travis Hunter is coming along. He's going to be available at the beginning of training camp. Ryan O'Halloran was on with us yesterday, and he expressed that they will still take it very, very slow with him. But whenever you hear that everything's trucking along and that Travis Hunter has a chance to be pretty close to 100% when training camp starts, that's a real positive.
Well, that's great. And really, I knew that was going to be the case. After talking to those guys out of Colorado, the DB coach played for me, and, of course, Dion. And, they said that guy that's what he eats, sleeps, and breathes football. And I knew he was going to do everything in his power in the off season. And I hear he's been in the virtual room. He's had a playbook with him the whole time during OTAs. The guy is going to be ready, and physically he goes out and runs faster than he did before the injury. So there's no doubt in my mind he's going to be ready, but I do believe that they will, take it somewhat easy to begin with, just to make sure he gets his feet underneath him in a real more stressful situation that he's been in a while.
Yeah, Coach, that's what I was going to ask you. It'll probably more than likely give him a pitch count because he's going to be so excited to get out there, because most of the times when it comes to players, especially young players, you got to save them for themselves when it comes to their love for football.
Yeah, I agree with you, Leon. That's something that, like I said, this guy is all about it, and I think he wants to be great. And so sometimes you have to kind of temper it, pitch count, whatever it is. But they're going to make sure he's ready. Knock on wood, they're going to make sure he's ready for that opening ball game, not the first game of preseason. Okay, Camps, I want you to put your NFL coach hat on, head coach hat on. We're talking about, they need other guys to step up. You need the young guys to step up off the edge, or a couple rookies to make the pass rush a significant factor in the defense. At what point do we start saying, no, the two starters got to step up? The two starters got to be the guys that become significant factors in what's going on in the defensive line and the pass rush. Yeah, I agree. And, as a coach, what point do you do that as a head coach? Well, I'm there right now, and I think that Campanile said it himself, that if they can tighten up the back end a little bit, and that's the guy we just talked about, Travis Hunter, could be a big factor in that. If you can lock down, if you can get tighter on receivers, that gives those guys a chance to make some plays. When you really look at it, Walker was a little impeded, injury-wise this year, but, he's been a 10-sack guy. Well, if he's 100%, that's going to be a factor. Hines Allen was so close on so many this year. If they can just tighten it up a little bit and give him another step, I think we're going to see it from those guys this year, and Hunter could be a big part of that. I think it is the crack the code thing on the back end of that defense. Yeah. And if you take a look at it real quick as we wrap it up, Coach, but if you go to some of the numbers, and look, some people like to dog the next-gen stats, the metrics, and all that kind of stuff. But if you take a look at the defensive back end, and this as a secondary guy by heart, is that the sack percentage was down because the coverage ability to close on these receivers was down. Absolutely. And to me, you take Travis Hunter and Monteric Brown, that combination, I think they can play a little bit more man coverage with Johnson, really coming on. He's got the ability to cover man to man. If Jones is ready to go, they've got some guys that can lock people down. And I think if they can do that, that gives that extra time to get it done. And listen, I just watched some highlights on Travis Hunter. Guys, that guy's an instinctual, great quickness, great acceleration, great ball skills. That's going to be a big factor in my mind.
Hey, Coach, as much as we get on the ends, rightfully so, for being underwhelming during last season, how concerned are you in the middle part of the defense? Because not much attention is said about the push in the middle to allow the ends to wrap around and get to the quarterback.
Yeah, that's a factor. I think that they didn't do much there. I think Regis is a guy that, has the ability to get off blocks and, might help a little bit. But I think Armstead has to come on a little bit this year as well. I thought he had a good year last year. If he can keep going, hopefully that will help inside. And I think really with the addition of Oroho, however you say it, I think he's a decent pass rusher. So I'm hopeful that they can get that going, and I think that's got to be a plus as well.
Yep, that's going to be one of the keys that they'll focus on when training camp rolls around in a few short weeks. Coach, great stuff. As always, we appreciate it. Enjoy the weekend. We look forward to talking next week, and we'll let you know how many diapers were delivered for JJ by the time we talk next Friday.
Yeah, I love talking to you guys. And listen, I hope some guys, I had to laugh when I heard when one guy texted in, bring some adult diapers for Matt.
Yeah.
So I hope that happens as well.
I'm going to send you a graphic that's already been made on the text line that you will absolutely get a kick out of. All right, Coach. Thanks, buddy.
All right, bro. Love
thanks, you guys. Have a great day. Love you guys.
All right.
Coach.
We'll talk to you later. I'm going to see if I got permission to tweet this one out because it is just classic. It is XL Primetime on a Florida Home AC Friday.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
After attending a Saturday Bumps and Bruises clinic by Southeast Orthopedic Specialist, my son's hip and shoulder issues were diagnosed quickly, and he's back playing. As a busy family, we really appreciate their prompt attention.
I've been having knee problems for probably 6 months, and I had heard about Southeast Orthopedics on the radio, and I gave them a call. They got me right in. Dr. Kevin Murphy did it. It was painless, and it's been doing fantastic.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Imagine this, you and your buddies outside enjoying the warm weather. The grill is fired up, steaks are sizzling, drinks in hand, and you're all hanging out around your brand new outdoor kitchen. CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living can make it happen. From custom outdoor kitchens to fireplaces, fire pits, and more. They bring your backyard dreams to life. You dream it, they build it. Visit CSSFireplaces.com and make your backyard the place everyone wants to be this season.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. ET here, and it's bigger game days and UFC fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that's always coming through in the clutch every day, from lunch to late at night? Only at Twin Peaks, your #1 sports bar.
Hey roofers, finish and close out jobs same day with PermitRockstar.com. Their full-service permitting platform helps contractors cut permitting delays by up to 80%. Stop waiting and start building with PermitRockstar.com.
Your AC's broke, it ain't no joke. Call Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. FloridaHomeAC.com.
America's turning 250, and Superior Fence and Rail is celebrating in true red, white, and blue style. For a limited time, save $250 on your new fence. Give your home the freedom, security, and curb appeal it deserves. Celebrate America with a fence built to last. Offer valid on new contracts for 100 linear feet or more. Cannot be combined with other offers.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
Jeff Prosser here. The FIFA World Cup is entering its biggest matches, and there's no better place to be than Kalshi, America's #1 prediction market platform. On Kalshi, you can trade every matchup from the opening stage all the way through to the final. Looking for good value? Try England to win it all. They're trading around 9.4% to win, meaning a $100 trade pays out around $1,000 if they go on to win soccer's biggest prize. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there's no house. And as the probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code 1010XL, and you'll get $10 when you trade 10. Kalshi, Kalshi. Trade the beautiful game. 18 and over only. Restrictions apply. Eligibility and requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see Kalshi.com/regulatory.
The mosquitoes are out in full force. Before they ruin another cookout or pool day, call the experts at Royal Pest Services. Their mosquito and outdoor pest treatments target mosquitoes, gnats, and other nuisance bugs so you can enjoy your backyard. Royal Pest Services. Take back your yard.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Right, this is going to go in for the 78 consecutive cut streaks to get to 79.
I mean, I got off to a tough start, and then, back nine, just felt like I wasn't hitting it close enough to give myself, enough opportunities. But, I mean, I think that's really kind of what it comes down to. Just got off to a poor start, and then after that, I just didn't really hit it close enough to give myself a bunch of looks, and yeah, that's how you shoot over par.
It's a Florida Home AC Friday on XL Primetime. Log on to FloridaHomeAC.com for great deals on a tune-up and service calls.
So, Scottie Scheffler, you're used to seeing him on the weekends. We have run through all the close calls, the just near misses that he's had, particularly in the majors in recent memory, and he's not been able to get the job done. But you're used to seeing him on the weekend. Well, this is the first cut he's been missed since when, JJ? Aug of 22?
Exactly. 2022 was the FedEx St. Jude, so it was the playoffs. Over 4 years at this point. So I have some hilarious things. So the last time he made the cut, or missed the cut, I should say, Alcaraz and Sinner had 0 combined Grand Slams.
That's incredible.
They now have 11. Taylor Swift was dating a guy named Joe Alwyn, who I've never even heard of. We know she just got married to someone else. This one's my favorite. Tom Brady was on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the World Cup had not started yet. The one in Qatar, the 2022 World Cup.
That is nuts. It really is.
All since these have happened since he has missed a cut.
What did Qatar do with those stadiums, by the way? What did they do
The
with all
ones that they're
yeah.
just, what do they
just
call them?
sit
White
there.
elephants or something?
Yeah.
That just don't do anything? Yeah. Sadly, there was thousands of people who perished making those stadiums, but, people were more upset that Balagoon got allowed to play than anything like that.
Yeah, and our water breaks.
Yeah, exactly.
A little fired up about that as well. Real quick, just as we just touch on the World Cup. Yesterday, we got back to World Cup action. Mbappe, he's so stinking good. Actually, missed a penalty kick before he was able.
He did one of the little stutter step run-ups that we've been talking about that suck, and of course he missed it, but he made up for it, man. And he scored later in the game, and they cruised. They look so much better than Morocco. They look so much better than everybody in this tournament. And that sets up a potential semifinal next week against the winner of today's match, Spain versus the United. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Spain versus Belgium.
Yeah, what could have been?
So it probably will be Spain versus France, which is really, really juicy.
And that's offense versus defense, really, in a classic.
Not really.
No, you don't think so?
No, they both like to have the ball a lot. Spain doesn't give up any goals, but that's because they always have the ball.
Right.
Like,
Okay,
they
I
always
guess
have it.
that
So
was the point I was making. They just locked up as far as giving up goals.
France might actually be playing from the counterattack in that game. So we'll see.
Well,
contrasting styles.
Yeah, we've got just the stars are still alive, and if it keeps rolling like this, we will see the Erlings and the Mbappes and all those guys stick around.
Yeah, Erling and Messi both play on Saturday.
Going to be great. Going to be great. All right.
And Harry Kane, of course.
So that just happened right now, please, if you would.
That just happened. Brought to you by Florida Home AC.
So the Texans people are not fooling around. They are not fooling around this offseason. Former Lions corner Terrion Arnold, he of the kidnapping / anything else they want to throw at him charges.
Allegedly.
Alleged. Took a physical in Houston on Thursday for the Texans and is scheduled to visit 2 more teams next week, per sources.
That's
this league, man.
Bro, they're pushing all those chips to the middle of the table, man. That's it.
But no to Sorsby. No to the parlay man. Okay, and if they are pushing their chips in on
Well, they
that
got
guy,
a QB. They don't need
Yeah.
Sorsby.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying.
The point is
I'm
the
talking
league
about the
doesn't
NFL.
care about
Oh, you're talking about the
someone who
NFL.
literally just hired Hitman.
Right, the NFL doesn't care. I wasn't even talking about. Of course, the NFL doesn't care
I was
about
speaking
that.
straight to the NFL on that one because that guy is a man on an island, a forbidden piece of fruit right now that no one
Allegedly.
can take a bite of in the NFL. And
Just allegedly with Terry
meanwhile,
Noel, too.
yeah. Meanwhile, that's going on. All right, let's at least transition into the college football world because ESPN has released preseason FPI rankings, and this is not going to be a shock or anything like that. But let's at least do it coming up and talk a little bit about what they're looking at. Because basically, what you're trying to forecast when you look at any of these teams big is that who has a manageable schedule, Miami, and who has enough talent to run the table. Maybe Miami,
yeah.
and get to the end. And so the FPI is at least one metric.
And who
that
has
you-
the quarterback?
Yeah,
Miami.
exactly.
Yeah. All the stars are in line for a national title.
Yeah,
I said it already. I think they're going to win the national title.
I believe they are. I believe they're going to go 12-0 and be in the tournament. And you get in the tournament, anything can happen.
Yeah.
I
Wow,
know JJ
Leon sounds a little. I mean, that's
I
not
just
like
said
you.
I said 12-0.
You did, but usually you're like super gung ho. I don't like Matt picking us.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna be real.
Yeah, I like Matt picking.
I got Canes v. Georgia in the final.
I really do like you. Who?
Canes
Right.
versus Georgia.
Okay, all right. So let's do some judgments on the FPI coming up here in just a second, as far as where these teams are being thought of heading into the season, and obviously we got to see what they do on the field.
Where summer sports talk rocks. Get the summer feeling on Jacksonville's summer station, 1010XL.
Northeast Florida isn't just where we work, it's our home. I'm Chris Campione, and when an accident turns your life upside down, you need a law firm that truly understands this community. At Campione Law, we treat our clients like neighbors, not case numbers, and you don't pay a dime unless we recover for you. From semi-truck accidents to medical malpractice and even workers' compensation, we handle it all. Visit CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Hi, I'm Sean Monahan from Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach. Since 1977, we've been Jacksonville's local family jeweler with a beautiful selection of fine jewelry and certified diamonds. But we're also Jacksonville's leading buyer of gold, silver, and diamonds from the public. Gold has recently hit an all-time high at over $4,000 per ounce. Pay bills, buy something fun. Now is the time to sell your gold for cash and get top dollar or trade it in for a new piece and get even more at Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
Want to stretch that dollar? Taylor Doll here to help save you money with the Money Pages magazine and app. Trying to figure out dinner? Money Pages has deals at your favorite local restaurants. Need auto repairs or an oil change? Money Pages has coupons to help you save. Looking to do some home improvement projects? Money Pages has deals on everything home, from AC repair and plumbing to flooring and painting. Check your mailbox for Money Pages today and download the app for savings on the go.
Feel a vibration in your steering wheel at highway speeds? That's not something to ignore, and a standard tire balance might not fix it. At G&H Tires and Service, they offer Road Force Balancing, an advanced system that simulates how your tire actually performs on the road to detect hidden issues. It goes beyond traditional balancing to reduce vibration, improve handling, and extend the life of your tires. Newer vehicles, especially with low-profile tires, demand this level of precision. Drive smoother. G&H Tires and Service on Beach Boulevard, where your ride gets dialed in right.
Hey, gang, Prosser here. Nothing like a good promise kept, and that's what you get from the Promise Keepers, Chad and Sandy at Chad and Sandy Realty. Your home sold guaranteed, or they'll buy it. Chad and Sandy have the largest pool of buyers in the area. Their home selling program is designed to maximize your sales, and the proof is there. Need max price? Chad and Sandy's science-based system is a proven, repeatable system guaranteed to sell, or they wouldn't offer you this promise. Using their proprietary Market Max system, Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they'll buy it. No required repairs. Pick your move date. You are good to go. Robert at Cordova Palms in St. Augustine said, I needed to downsize, but my home had already been listed with another agent for 136 days and failed to sell. I heard Chad and Sandy on the radio, decided to give them a try, made all the difference, bought me a full price offer just 18 days. They can for you too. Go to ChadandSandy.com.
It's time to get your kid in the game with I-9 Sports. From North Jacksonville to Fleming Island, Neptune Beach to Orange Park, I-9 Sports makes it convenient for you just 1 day per week. Fall and winter registration open right now at I-9 Sports. Enter 1010 in the promo code for a discount.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Here comes the judge.
Order in the court.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
It is time for some judgments to see if we can't get a little clearer picture on what we think is going on in the world of college football. I tell you what, if something's going on in your world, it gets serious. You got to find representation before you find yourself in front of the judge. Make sure you check out Campion Law. Offices just steps away from the Duval County Courthouse and brand new offices in the Ogg, St. Johns County. Make sure you check them out. CampionLaw.com. Chris Campion, his entire team of attorneys, they are champions for justice. So we brought it up, fellas, and we're taking a look at the first release of the FPI, which is the Football Power Index, and it basically breaks down where they think teams are positioned to make a run at a national championship. So it's not shocking that you see and hear the names at the top of this list. So I'm just going to roll through a couple of them. And in your judgment, Big Sirs, the first and the second teams listed here in the Football Power Index are Ohio State and Texas. And the reason they're doing that is that Ohio State returns with high expectations because of the quarterback, because of Jeremiah Smith, because of basically what they do going through the Big Ten every single year. And then Texas has Arch coming back. So they're number one.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. I'm pretty much the top five, I would think.
Okay.
Probably got prominent quarterbacks coming back for their team next
And you can rattle off
Dante Moore.
Yep.
Oregon, that's got to be, he's probably third. You got
Fourth,
Gunnar,
yep. He's
Gunnar
fourth.
Stockton with Georgia.
He's fifth.
Okay. Josh, was it Hop for Indiana?
Well, now they actually have Notre Dame with C.J. Carr in the top five.
Another quarterback coming back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which,
okay.
To your
Yeah.
point.
So it does follow along with your script.
Yeah. And then Mensa from Miami. He's got, they're probably top number 7?
Yeah, they're right up there. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So Indiana is 6, Miami is 7.
Okay.
And it does go to your point, to Matt's point, is that how much do you have returning? What is your returning production? Who did you bring in through the portal? And in this case, Darian Mensa was your guy.
All right, so I'm going to throw this out there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because as we all know, Ohio State never plays a hard schedule. All right? Well, they do this year.
And they played Texas last year.
At home. At home. It was Arch's
Still,
first career start as like a legit starter.
Yeah, but when you schedule
Not
Longhorns,
Mississippi State and Louisiana, okay?
Yeah. When you schedule Longhorns, that's the home and home. That's a nice.
This is what Ohio
You
State
can't
has
ask
this
them
year.
to do much more than that.
This is what Ohio State has this year. They're at Texas. They got Illinois at home. Illinois won 9 games in a row last 2 years. 9 games last 2 years, okay? They're at Iowa, which is not an easy game.
No,
okay?
never is against the Fighting Ferrets.
Indiana almost lost to Iowa.
They're at Indiana. They're at USC. They get Oregon and Columbus, and then they get Michigan and Columbus. That's not an easy schedule.
No.
That's not they're going to go 11-1. They'll be that's a difficult.
But they can
schedule.
lose 2 and they'll still be.
But
in
they
it.
have talent. There's no doubt they're as talented as anyone in the country. Okay. All I'm saying is it's going to be a little bit more difficult. The road this year, a little bit more difficult.
It's funny because we were talking about who's stacked, who has the best coaching walking the sidelines, who has the best quarterback paired up with him, and you can go to the ones that we've all listed. Ryan Day has obviously proven that he's a damn good coach, and Julian Sayin now a full year under his belt of running that show, and then Jeremiah Smith.
Let me ask you guys real quick.
If you look at, but real quick, as I think about this, Ryan Day, Julian Say, and Jeremiah Smith.
That's good.
That's good.
Mario Cristobal, Darian Mensa, Malachi Tony.
Yeah.
Let me just ask you this.
Think of the
And
trios that you got
guys
out there.
be honest, okay? Be completely honest, you two, JJ and Leon. If the Canes played at Texas, at Iowa, at Indiana, at USC, Oregon at home, Michigan at home.
You probably lose 1 or 2.
Odds would
I'm
odds
thinking.
would suggest that.
I'm thinking they'll lose 2, maybe.
I don't care about Iowa. Like that Iowa thing is a joke to me. I know that like Big Ten
it's
teams
a joke
struggle
until
with
you got to
them.
go play there.
I guess. I just could never imagine.
I guess my
us
point
losing.
is this. I guess my point is this.
But they
So
just
here's-
seem to do it all the
do.
time.
So this, and I'm not trying to do just like to rip
They
Miami.
play people hard, but when's the last time they won one of those?
Oh, they've won. They've won
haven't
some
in a
of those
while.
games. Believe
Against
me.
an Ohio State
They
or a
beat Ohio.
Michigan
The last
or
time
an
they beat Ohio
Indiana
State
even?
was.
It's been a minute.
No, it hasn't.
I
It's been
can't
recent,
recall.
actually. I think the last time.
Scottie
they beat them.
Scheffler hadn't missed a cut at that
Yeah,
point.
Right. It hadn't been that. Hadn't been that. But my point is, the reason why I bring that up is because Sark got so ripped this offseason when he said in that story that I wrote that it's a scheduling imbalance. That's the problem. Is you've got teams playing difficult schedules. You got other teams, and I'm not saying Miami, just in general, in the ACC and the Big 12, that don't play those type of schedules, yet they're afforded the same path to the ability to win a national championship.
Yeah.
That's all he was saying, and he got killed for that.
Sure.
Well, he joined the SEC. They joined the SEC.
No, I know
'cause they
that.
did
Listen,
the
I
Big 12.
know that.
They went for more money.
Yes, there's no doubt they did. But all I'm saying is he's making a point that is dead on accurate.
Well, they are going toe-to-toe more often with more bigs by joining the conference. So they didn't run from it. They ran to it. And it's because of the money. That Big Search just mentioned. All right, let's go back to one more thing about the FPI.
By the way, it's been 2017 since Iowa beat Ohio State,
Yeah,
but they
it's-
don't play every year.
Yeah, well, true that. But at the same time, go look and see, JJ, if you can.
I can still remember Herb's face in
Picking
that
off
loss,
a
too.
top 10 team.
was a
and
beautiful
just
thing.
see if maybe something pops up there because they play them tough. They just don't win enough of them. All right, so in your judgment, fellas, when we take a look at, we just mentioned all the schools that have that returning quarterback. And Arch comes back, Sayan comes back, Gunner comes back, CJ Carr comes back, but Dante Moore comes back. But a newbie for Miami with Mensa and a newbie for Hoover with Indiana. Those are the two teams that played in the national championship game. And now who's more successful when it's all said and done? This may be a one that we keep our eye on. Hoover and Indiana.
Yeah.
Or Mensa and Miami.
Well, I'm going to be biased, and I got to go with the track record over the last couple of years with Cam Ward, Carson Beck, and now with Mensa. I say Miami because of the schedule.
It's funny because the guys, if you think about both of these schools, Matt, they have had a Heisman Trophy winner under center the last couple of years. So Hoover replaces the most recent Heisman Trophy winner in Mendoza. Last year, of course, it was Beck replacing Ward. But now Mensa, who knows? He'll be in the Heisman conversation. Which of these two?
I'm going to say two reasons why I'm going to say Miami. Okay, number one, obviously the schedule. Indiana still plays nobody in the non-conference. They play North Texas, Howard, and Western Kentucky, which is embarrassing. But they do get Ohio State at home. They got to play at Michigan. They got to get USC at home. They got to play at Washington. Those are four legit tough games for them. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think it's the schedule, but I also think I know what Siggs has done with Curtis Rourke and what he's done with Fernando Mendoza. All you got to do is look. It's unbelievable what he's done. Okay.
Yeah. Results are results.
But you're talking about a guy at quarterback now, in Josh Hoover, who had 42 turnovers in the last 3 seasons.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Right. And the Canes have
That's a
Darian
pretty big
Menza, who's
matzo
been
ball.
among the top 10 quarterbacks in the nation the last 3 years.
And so defenses are obviously going to try and lock in on him making poor decisions. Can Sig clean up those poor
If he can,
decisions?
I think India will be as good as anybody.
And the other
But
thing
if he
real
can't,
quick.
then it's going to be a little different.
Okay, the other thing real quick, you might be able to chime in on this, just the fact that the transfer portal rankings for the teams, Indiana was at the top. Miami was pretty darn close. But how much will that help Signetti, Matt, when we're talking
Well, I
about
think significantly
defending?
because
They had to.
Yeah.
That's why
defensive
they were
line.
number one in the portal. Miami didn't have to reload
But
like
both,
they did
both of you guys
and
lost.
replace the entire
Well,
roster.
the problem, here's the
Both
problem.
teams lost quite a bit of good
They did,
stock.
but the problem is
not near,
Mario's
I'm
been
telling
recruiting.
you, Miami's roster lost like 3 or 4 guys that got drafted, but everybody else came back.
Well, it's not only
everybody
that.
else
He's
came
also
back.
been recruiting elite high school players that they're developing.
Yeah.
Elite high school players are not going to Indiana. They
True.
might
Right. So
start
he's gotta
to.
work the portal.
They might start to
Like a
now,
mother, yeah.
Right? I think they were like ranked 23rd this year in high school recruiting. He's still got a long way to go to convince those guys.
But as far as at least one of the rankings out there, number one in the transfer portal.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes,
that-
but my
that part's
point
good.
is while Miami may have lost some players.
Miami had freshmen on the D-line playing in the
that's
playoffs.
My point. They may have lost
high school
players.
guys.
They've developed elite high school players to move in, like Alabama
But
and
still
Georgia.
saying goodbye to Bain and Akeem,
And
those
Ohio
guys.
State.
But I'm telling you, the Lightfoots of the
you're gonna-
world, the Blunts of the world, they're gonna fill in, and they're killers.
That will tell the story of what Mario is doing from a build standpoint instead of just a transfer.
Is it Alabama / Georgia / Ohio State, like he said he was going to build?
Yeah. All right, we'll keep it rolling. It's XL Primetime, Florida Home, AC Friday, 641-1010. You guys jump in on who you think is the most stacked, the most ready, the championship level type of team that you think can make it all the way.
Hey, I'm Joey Logano. Joey Logano, he's already built a Hall of Fame career. Today, he etches his name in stone. Logano is a two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion.
And you're listening to 1010XL Jack Sports Radio.
Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. On Southside and JTB, for a limited time, Key Buick GMC has marked down select new GMC Sierra 1500 models. Below employee pricing, you pay less than what our employees pay. Plus, at Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Visit us or shop online at keybuickgmc.com. We are professional-grade. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drive time only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Yeah, I know how awful it is to get injured, but not like my friend Tom who got rear-ended last year. Tom McManus here. Morgan & Morgan can help you. They're the largest personal injury law firm in the nation. 1,000 lawyers, 100 offices across the nation, and over $30 billion recovered. And guess what? They don't get a single penny unless you do. A proven track record with backup. Hard to find these days, but not with Morgan & Morgan. For the people, that's right. Get injured due to someone's neglect, get paid. Dial Pound Law or check out forthepeople.com.
Every flag has a story, and this is more than a tournament. I'm JJ LaSelva from The Frangie Show. Get tuned up for the World Cup on the 1010XL Soccer Show podcast with a real man's view of the beautiful game and analysis of Team USA. Assisted by Twin Peaks.
Nobody calls a service company hoping to hear they need thousands of dollars in repairs they weren't expecting. At Duck Duck Rooter, Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning, we keep it simple. Find the problem, explain the solution, provide a fair upfront price. No pressure, no scare tactics, no turning a simple service call into a sales presentation. Just honest recommendations and quality work from a local team that's earned the trust of homeowners across Northeast Florida. Duck Duck Rooter. When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Celebrate America's birthday with Kuhn Flowers in July. JJ LaSelva here. Purchase a dozen roses in any color for just $49.95. Just $49.95 for a dozen roses. Log on to kuhnflowers.com.
At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, care starts with listening, one-on-one consultations, clear answers, and a plan built around you. Our orthopedic surgeons, sports medicine physicians, and rehabilitation specialists work together to treat injuries, manage chronic pain, and restore strength and mobility. From your first check-in to your personalized treatment plan, everything is designed to help you move forward with confidence. Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, expert care, improving lives.
New and pre-owned firearms are in stock at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach. Want a new sidearm or rifle? Brands like Kimber, Smith & Wesson, 6 Hour, Beretta. No lines, no hassle. Only at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
Blue here for the Blue Crab House, located right off of San Jose. It's on Jewington Creek Road. They've been around since 1996. Indoor-outdoor dining. Also, takeout is available at the Blue Crab House. Open 4:30 to 9, Tuesday through Saturday. Sunday, noon until 9. Remember, Tuesday, $2 margaritas. Wednesday, $1 oyster night. How about the blue crabs? How about my personal favorite, the Canadian snow crabs? Whatever it is that you fancy, you get it right there. The Blue Crab House.
Hey everybody, Mike Dempsey for DraftKings, which is now live in all 50 states. Of course, that means you, Florida, win or go home. That's it. That's the World Cup knockout round. And DraftKings has you covered for every single match. The DraftKings app is now live in Florida, so whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or maybe the late match at the bar, you're in on every minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in Florida, the world's biggest stage is in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers sign up with code 1010XL, spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards over 21 days. That's code 1010XL in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC-registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable predictions dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends July 19th. Terms dkng.co/predictions promo.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm RJ Saunders for 1010XL. This update brought to you by Gate Petroleum Company. The Orlando Magic fall in their opening game of the NBA Summer League to the Charlotte Hornets by a final score of 86-74. Noah Penda would lead the way for the Young Guns with 23 points to go along with 7 rebounds and 2 assists in just 30 minutes of play. The Orlando Magic will roll the ball out once again in the Summer League on Saturday as they go toe-to-toe with the Miami Heat at 3:30 from Las Vegas. You can catch the game on Amazon Prime Video. Right now, 95 degrees at 1 o'clock. Time and temp brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. It's a Florida Home AC Friday on XL Primetime. Log on to FloridaHomeAC.com for great deals on a tune-up and service calls.
You know how hot it is out there, so make sure you get it right. 777-4300. Get with them. We have... it's funny, I was trying to give one of our dudes credit. We just tweeted out one of the funny posts that are already on our text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures with our diaper drop next week. And Damon, longtime listener, whipped up a graphic so fast. So, Damon, you're getting love and credit on the air, even though I just tweeted this bad boy out, because it says diaper drive. It's showing a picture of JJ with a box of diapers, but it's also showing a Depends box for Matt. So it's just
impressive,
beautiful.
I'll tell you that.
It is very impressive.
Very good job.
So that is next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we'll be out in front of our brand new 1010XL headquarters, which is right here on Bowden Road, 6500 Bowden Road. And we will be tweeting out all the info, but we would love to see you. Now, Wingstop will be set up next to us because it's kind of an enticement. If you can bring something, you don't have to reach deep into your pocket, but we're looking for diapers, the newborns, all the different sizes. Just spread it out if you can. Baby wipes, the baby cream, whatever it might be, whatever you want to grab. If you're out and about, we would love it. But if you drop diapers, you get to pick up a Wingstop wing sampler.
Yeah.
That ain't bad, right?
Ain't bad at all. And I'm pretty sure the dollar store has diapers.
Yes, you can
And
hop
wipes.
on in there.
Yeah.
And we would love to see you guys just drop by. Now, JJ will be inside. He blushes a lot, but we will be doing the show
Somebody's
out front.
got to make the show go.
Yeah, you
Someone
do.
has to press the buttons.
But we can, anybody who drops by, we'll shout you out. We'll give you a little love on the air. So we just appreciate anything you can do. As we started out with this idea, 1010XL.
Did you hear that noise, by the way? The mattress?
I heard it.
Sorry,
What was
scared
that?
of
I'm just stretching my back.
Yeah, that was
an old man.
That
noise,
was, bro.
I am worried.
You put on about 5
On the
years
bathroom
with
floor
that.
too many times in the last 4 days.
At least it wasn't hurling fluid of any kind.
Exactly.
All right. And that I'm happy about.
Sorry, I apologize.
But
Excuse me.
next Wednesday, we will be out in front, noon to 2, 6500 Bowden Road, with a diaper drive, a diaper drop, whatever you can do, as we wish JJ and his beautiful wife, Blake, the best with the newborn, Sophia, coming very, very soon.
I can't wait. We just had a listener text in and said he welcomed his own daughter, Sophia, this with a PH, into the world on Tuesday.
Oh,
nice.
wow,
So
that's awesome.
I'll be praying for you, bro.
Yeah.
I love the PH. I also love the F. The F is cool. I
The
like
F
it.
is very Italian/Latin.
Yeah, it's very
That's
cool.
why we went with it.
Yeah.
Just keep it going. Keep it going.
Wasn't like Michael Corleone's girl that he loved that was blown up in the car? Her name was Sophia, right?
Was it?
Was it Sophia?
Wow.
I don't know.
I
we
didn't
said
know that.
Sophia with an F, I think of Vergara. So that's the only thing I was
She went. She wanted to drive around the car and
No, it
Sicily.
wasn't Sophia. It was some other Italian name. It wasn't Sophia. It sounds like, for some reason, to me, it sounds like it, but I don't think it was. I don't think it was.
Okay.
It was
Sophie?
Apollonia.
Right, Apollonia, right.
Way.
Apollonia. You said it like that. Apollonia.
Apollonia.
Apollonia. Apollonia.
Apollonia, no. Bang.
Yeah.
Apollonia also
That was
comes
when
from.
That's where it all started, right there.
They
Had they not done that, Michael Corleone would never have been Michael Corleone. He'd have stayed away.
He would just
He'd
been
have
in
been happy.
Sicily chilling.
Yeah, it's been in Sicily.
Yeah.
Everything's
He would
good.
probably gotten
Not having to worry about the
olive oil
norovirus.
business.
Nothing.
Yeah, the olive oil business.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I watched the movie.
He did go and remember he not chased down, but he found the guy who killed his father or his grandfather.
Grandfather.
And what was that guy's name? Oh my God, the old fat man.
The
He
old fat
stabbed
man.
him. Yeah. Oh,
But
no,
that was
wait,
Michael's
that
dad.
was his
That
wife.
was Michael's dad who did that.
Yes,
who
you're
found the guy
right.
who
You're
killed his
right.
dad.
That was the De Niro character.
I'm mixing up episode or number 2.
They're all
You're
so
right.
good. It doesn't
and,
matter.
And certain things that happen force you to do certain things, and you step into a life that you may not have otherwise.
Right, and the thing that happens, they blew up his wife.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
The guards who he trusted with his life.
Yes.
Were actually sabotaging him the entire time.
And then all debts were paid.
Yeah.
They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers.
Words to live by.
Okay, so the question
Is that from a song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, from
Which
a song.
one?
Backstabbers, but OJ's.
Oh,
They
okay.
smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers.
Because we just had Googa Danny chime in on just how impressed he was with you with all your lyrics yesterday. That he says, "Are you sure Prince is dead?" What I meant to say, Leon, you did a great job, brother.
Appreciate it, mate.
He definitely sounded like Prince, that's for sure. His debut, not debut, actually, his reprise is coming up with a unbelievable debut with Mr. Midnight. Is that next Saturday?
It's next Saturday. Absolutely. Yeah.
And it's called The Cat's Out of the Bag.
Cat's Out of the Bag.
At Club Live or
Club Live.
First off, I love that Surf is in it, but I also love the Mr. Midnight. What a name, man.
Yeah, it's great.
What a name.
He's the real star.
Yeah.
Mr. Midnight.
He is. He really is.
I think
Imagine if they call you, if you're living life,
Yeah.
and somebody calls you Mr. Midnight.
Yeah.
I think at any point, it doesn't matter. You could look at your watch, okay? You think right now it's 1:09. If he walks into a room, all the lights go off and a strobe light comes on, okay? It becomes instantly midnight.
And all the ladies like, ooh,
oh my God.
what's
They-
that?
And all the ladies
that
swoon.
feeling just came over
Oh
me.
my God. Is that Mr. Midnight?
And the disco ball starts
Oh,
I
turning.
feel just a little weak.
But, well, I don't know if y'all noticed or not doing, but the summers at Miami, because, you know, I wanted the attention. I used to do the Quiet Storm with my voice to play some music.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that.
For
I
2
like that.
hours. You know what I'm saying?
So you got on the
It did work. It worked, too.
Yeah,
It worked.
sure
Yes, it worked.
You got on the university radio station?
Yeah.
I love that. That is just awesome. Who did not want to be a DJ back in the day?
Everybody did.
Uh-huh. And did you work on hitting the post? When you knew you had about, 15 to 21 seconds
Like
of-
talking
of
during the
music?
intro.
I had a lineup of what I was going to play. So I already had a roster of what I was going to be playing. So the guy would give me the times when I had to put it on. And this was like, you know.
You had to start the
you had to
record.
start the record.
Turntable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what Joe's talking about is for every
the
song,
post.
there's like a 20-second intro of music before the lyrics hit.
Yeah.
And the great DJs know exactly how long they can talk over the music right until boom, the lyrics hit. And it's called hitting the post.
Well, I wasn't a trained professional. I was just trying to get the ladies.
But it's something to the effect of,
He
But I
wasn't
would get
trained. All he was doing
I was doing it for the
It's
women.
Big Surf's
Right,
name.
Big Sur. This is Leon Cersei with the Quiet
This is
Storm.
Prince with.
Oh yeah, I played a lot of Prince. Yeah, so, play a lot of Prince.
So you'd like intro. Hey,
Yeah,
ladies.
ladies.
so if you're out
We
there
got-
right
We got
Make
some
your way
nice
up to the
baby Ray
studio.
coming up
And,
here.
We got Prince playing right now. The song is "Adore You." Enjoy.
All right, we're going to come back with a little more Prince
I'm
on
glad
that.
my wife didn't hear that.
On
She might
no.
leave me.
You would have had no chance. You would never have been your wife. Go figure. So, Circe and Prince coming back, but let's get back into the college football world just a little bit with some of the stuff we were talking about. Who is poised to make the move? We brought up the trio of coach. Well, basically, schedule, coach, and quarterback, how it's all coming together. Anyway, we'll have a little more fun with that, college football. But don't forget, next Wednesday, the Diaper Drop, our show live in front of 1010XL, 6500 Bowden Road with Wingstop. If you can bring some diapers for JJ and his wife, we'll hook you up with some delicious Wingstop sampler wings.
1010XL says thank you to our military.
We're American because you're in America, okay? Greatest country on the planet.
God bless the USA. Now, the Florida Gator Report on 1010XL. Installed by Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
The Florida Gators landed their 25th pledge of the 2027 class as cornerback Kamari Whitfield of Orlando's First Academy commits to UF. The 5'11", 190-pound secondary star, choosing Florida over Oregon and Nebraska. Head coach John Summerall now has one 5-star commit, 15 4-stars, making the Gators recruiting class for next year 8th nationally in the latest rankings from Rivals.
Jeff Prosser here. When you need new windows or doors, you want high-end quality without the middleman markup, and that's why I'm telling you about Cash Building Material. Same premium materials, same beautiful finishes, but at a price that actually makes sense for your home. No subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. If you want it done right, the first time, get a quote today. Thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
Hey man, what's Hard Rock Bet giving new players?
If you win your first $5 bet, you get $150 in bonus bets.
$750? ¿Cuánto? Oh, was that Ronaldinho? Sounds like his first bet scored.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New customers bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Every moment means more when the world is watching. One goal or one save can change a nation's history forever. Get World Cup soccer updates on 1010XL, assisted by Valvoline Instant Oil Changes and Houston's Meats.
I'm Frank Frangie, and I can tell you as Walk-Off Charities has grown, we now manage a large athletic facility with numerous fields, including the Bregan Baseball Complex. To get around, we needed a good, reliable golf cart. I went straight to Dynamic Drives and Design in Jack's Peak. I met with Travis, told him exactly what our needs were. Would you believe before you knew it, the perfect cart was delivered to us at an incredible price? If you need a golf cart, Travis and his team are the go-to. Learn more about them at dynamicdrivesdesign.com.
Hey, I'll be home in about 10 minutes. Actually, make it 8.
Hey, Mom. Yep, I'm walking home now. Mom, I'm trying to cross, but I don't think this driver sees me. No, they're driving too fast. Mom!
Speeding catches up with you. Early, on time, a little late, just get there safely. A message from the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Care you can see.
Veterans have given everything in service of our country. I'm Chris Campione, and if you've been injured in an accident through no fault of your own or dealing with the consequences of having your VA benefits denied, you deserve someone who will fight hard for you. At Campione Law, we're proud to stand up for those who have served and protect the rights that you've earned. You don't pay anything unless we win your case. Learn more at CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville, and St. Augustine.
Count on Campione Law.
Step inside Twin Peaks, warm wood, stone accent, and the mountain retreat vibe that hits the second you walk in. Massive TVs line up every wall, turning every seat into front row views of all the action. ET here, and I'm staying here for a while because of the smell of the wings, the burgers, and the 29-degree draft beer chills and frosted mugs like it's straight from the summer. The bar stays lively, and the Twin Peaks girls keep the whole place feeling fun and welcoming. For the ultimate sports lodge experience, it's always Twin Peaks. Eat, drink, scenic views.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
What they do? They smile in your face. All the time they want to.
It's a Florida Home AC Friday on XL Primetime. Log on to FloridaHomeAC.com for great deals on a tune-up and service calls.
We just gave a shout out to everybody. Hopefully you can be around next Wednesday during our show right in front of our brand new offices, 6500 Bowden Road, for a little diaper drop for our man JJ and his wife Blake. And we say thanks to Wingstop. They're going to set up a tent right next to us, and they'll have little wing samplers for you guys if you are able to drop anything off. And you can go different diaper sizes. You could go baby wipes, baby cream, whatever you want. But it's just hey, listen, it's the XLP dude version of a baby shower, okay? Let's just simply say it as best we can. We don't know how to do these types of things, but we're offering to help. Simple as that. So here's one guy's advice, JJ, before we get back to college football. This is off the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures, in case no one else has told you. And maybe you guys can verify this still exists. But Walmart, back in the day, you could take unopened boxes of diapers and exchange them for the size you need.
Oh, wow.
Without a receipt or anything.
Very
Got
cool.
flooded with newborn sizes and was able to exchange until my baby girl was like 2.
Very good idea.
Yeah.
Thank you for that advice.
Yeah. So a little extra intel and dropping some knowledge from our XL Prime Timers. All right, so let's get back to this college conversation. And this is kind of different, Leon, and I kind of like it. And the next round does a great job of giving you stuff to think about in the college, primarily the college football space. But the NIL is so big now. The amount of money a Darian Mensah, a Sam Levitt, any of these guys, a Brendan Sorsby, is commanding in the offseason. So they came up with estimated NIL value of college football legends. And it's just an estimated value. It's just something fun to do.
Okay.
But who do you think would have been at the top of their list?
How far back are we going?
I would just say, just based on the guys that I'm looking at, it's our world. It's our football world.
gotta be
So let's just go
Tebow
80s on.
Timothy.
Okay?
80s on?
Yeah, let's just go 80s
Let's
on.
go Herschel.
Tebow or Herschel?
Bo Jackson.
All right, these are all good. I'm just looking to see. You've named
Deion.
All right, so now we got to it. At the top of the list, in their estimation, you can shoot holes in it if you want. They got Deion number 1. They got Timmy Tebow number 2.
Flip those for me.
I'd flip them, yeah.
And I probably would too.
Nobody was a bigger star than Tim
Timmy.
Tebow.
Timmy was massive. So they
Deion
at that
was
time,
not even
Deion
close.
was a national star. Timmy was like a world star in college.
and the
Even
position too.
I
big.
disagree.
But the position too. It warrants.
Yeah,
it.
The quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I mean,
he returned punts.
He coined his own phrase, lockdown corner.
It was
True,
great.
but one guy won a couple national titles. The other guy,
But just as an example,
He was 0-3 against Miami, Deion was.
But just as an example,
He never beat us.
after they named Deion at the top, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next 5 are quarterbacks because of the position.
Of
But anyway,
course.
they valued Primetime playing that position at $9 million in the NIL world today. Timmy at 8.5, Peyton at 8,
Joey B.
Johnny Manziel at 7.5.
Oh,
Johnny's
that's
so
a good
high.
one.
No
Yeah,
Joey
he-
Burrow?
Well, but think about this, JJ. Johnny Manziel was shot out of a cannon that first year,
Yeah.
and we didn't know about him. And then
Oh, yeah, I
obviously-
remember that Florida game.
Oh, yeah. And then
Never
obviously
forget that.
he became a star. But 7.5 million. So you're right, it may be too low. Cam Newton, 7. Vince Young, 6.5. Then the next player named non-quarterback, Reggie Bush.
Yeah, I was
Reggie
thinking,
was
Reggie.
a
I was like, where's Reggie at? Yeah,
Reggie was a
Bush. He was the joystick.
Now, would you put in their marketability when it comes to this? Because to me, Manziel is so
Oh, yeah.
marketable. Like if he was in this NIL era, we would see him on every single ad.
Yeah.
Every commercial would have Johnny Football on there.
And I think those are the guys that you say, you know what? I'm not just paying this cat. I want him to be my front man, my pitch man,
Exactly.
whatever it might be.
Deion would have been that
Plus
too.
Cam, too.
Reggie could have been
Cam
easily.
with that smile. Are you kidding
Oh
me?
my gosh, yeah. So
He'd
Cam
have
was
been
valued
just
at 7.
Raking in the money.
Lamar after
No more need to steal laptops.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day. Think about this. Had Herb somehow found a way to keep him in school, even though he stole the laptop,
Another natty.
my God, how good would they have been in 2010?
Yeah, because that was when he was a one-man wrecking crew for that offense.
Not only that, they might have had enough in 29 to beat Alabama.
Yeah.
They might have had enough.
Because they did go toe-to-toe. Do you remember what the score was at the half? Alabama v. Auburn when Cam brought him back in that game?
It's 24-7, right?
Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, he was a one-man wrecking crew.
No, I mean in 09. Like that would have been his redshirt freshman year.
I got you.
When I've always wanted to
he could have
see
used him and Tebow in that game.
I've always wanted to see the highlights of him playing at that junior college. Imagine that.
They got to be on YouTube. They have to.
It's
in Kansas. Is that
Blaine
where it was?
College, yeah.
Blaine, like that's men against boys right there. That sounds brutal.
Yeah. He was so good and so big.
Yeah.
But just to give you a few of the others, Lamar, El Boogie, Joey Burrow.
See, Lamar played at a smaller school.
Hang on real quick. Well, hang on. I want to circle back real quick.
He was a star, but
you basically had the guy who could have been the best player in college football playing in junior college for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And
I mean, that's wow.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers to those guys who had to play against
we got
at Central Florida Community College.
And he was like a Derrick Henry of quarterbacks. He was just steamrolling and mowing. Charles Woodson listed, and Ndamukong Suh, $4.5 million.
You know, you also got to think about
He was a
the
superstar.
programs too. Like, was there a Notre Dame guy?
I've heard no
that could have done
Canes
that.
yet.
Was there an Ohio State guy that could have been like Troy Smith when he won the Heisman that year in '95, or Tony George? Like, what could he have earned?
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know, because they weren't really personalities. Because you got to be personalities too.
Right. And in this case, yeah, most of them just wearing the uniform and playing the position. Adrian Peterson, $4 million.
Yeah.
He could have been. He could have been a star.
The way in his freshman year, yeah.
So the school that had 17 first-round picks is nowhere in your top 15.
I tell you what,
not one player.
I keep scanning, and I'm going to get to it. I'm getting close. I'll just tell you that.
Well, who would you say? Like Miami.
Ed Reed.
Ed Reed.
Devin Hester.
Vince Wilford.
Yeah, but they're not going to get $8 million. They're not going to command $8 million.
Brian McKinney.
Andre Johnson.
Great players.
Yeah, Gino.
Some of the best players in college football in the last 30 years, but they're not like
superstars.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially because we didn't have that quarterback.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. That's why I'm joking with Gino.
In fact, Kenny
Gino
Dorsey might
be. He won the hardware.
Kenny Dorsey might be the guy who earned the most, actually.
Yeah, but if we're going Gino, we're going way back.
Yeah. After Adrian Peterson, Larry Fitzgerald was great. He was great.
Then they don't have no Barry Sanders.
Bang average Pitt teams.
Barry Sanders nowhere on that list.
No, I guess they were just, like we said, maybe kind of
climbing. What we do? Top.
Also,
this
the
is
problem with
last
that
in the mid 80s.
How many games that Barry Sanders played was on national TV? Very few.
Well, he had 2,600 yards
No,
rushing.
but Oak State just was not.
I agree with you. What he did is worthy.
Yeah.
But you got to have that. Everybody has to know who you are.
Right. And we didn't know who Larry Fitzgerald was, even though we didn't watch a lot of Pitbull.
Yeah.
But the Honey Badger, another one.
Oh, okay.
Honey Badger was pretty dang good. Jadavion Clowney, another guy that popped, that you knew who he was.
What they have his NIL at?
3.5.
3.5?
And
finally, one hit. Go ahead.
And finally, at 3.5, on the same level, Ed Reed.
Oh, they finally Ed Reed.
They brought us one.
Yeah.
Down at the bottom, Percy, and Orlando Pace and Devontae Smith. They just did a good job of just giving you some of those old school names and where you would, how much money you would have paid, because the position of playing quarterback demands the most cheddar. And then there are a few of these other guys that could. I forgot to mention Baker. He was in there.
I'll give you one that was sort of like at the end of the NIL, or at the very beginning, sort of. But like Travis Hunter. If Travis Hunter was just coming in now, you know, as a freshman or sophomore or whatever, to a big school.
Yeah.
Like Florida State lost him to a 1AA school.
Right.
That's not happening nowadays.
They lost him to Dion.
Yes, but still,
But
like
just
that
to-
school wouldn't have been able to pay him nothing
Right,
in
but
NIL.
to advance what you're saying, where would Mike Norvell be if he had actually had
If
that?
he landed him.
Yeah, and had that guy and been able to weather and maybe get more recruits off of that recruit, that type of thing. It's nuts. It really is.
Well, he is still at Florida State. I know it's hard to believe, but he has not been fired yet.
Are you going to give us that just that? He is still currently there. All right. I do want to do a
Much to the chagrin of the
every
FSU fans.
FSU fan I've ever known.
And look, they know he's still there. They're just not crazy about
They
him.
know they're going through what Florida fans went through last year. The inevitables around
That's
the corner.
not true, because that's not true. The hype that Billy had going into last year, bro, it was hype. It was real. Like,
the main
people
reason-
really thought they were going to do something. People thought the momentum from the end of the season before was going to create something with Lagway and all that.
Yeah.
Now, like, look at what's happening going
Are we
into this
talking
season
like
for Florida
Frank
State.
and Carline, or are we talking
No,
about people?
stop it. Everybody was like that, bro. I mean, they were, but everybody else was too. There's not a single FSU fan out there who has any hype
They don't believe.
or
No, they don't. They
expectation
don't.
about this season.
Or actually,
None.
they believe what they believe, and it ain't believing.
Walking
Yeah.
the green mile, walking the green mile. That's
I'm
Florida
just saying,
State.
let's not forget that people were fooled into thinking Billy had things
there was
fixed.
some. There was some.
There was
I think
most.
Josh Pate even picked him to get in the playoff, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I can believe it.
I
Well, that's because no one knew the extent of what DJ Lagway went through last offseason. So they
No
all
one
were
knew
thinking,
he was
yeah.
hurt. Or,
Yeah,
And
they
it
all
was-
were thinking the same guy. Here
it
we
was
go.
and there
kicking
was
the-
momentum
it
from
was
the
kicking
season
the can
before.
down the road of not knowing how healthy he was all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
You should never forget that the guy that was leading the charge in Gainesville said, you know what? He doesn't need spring practice. Okay?
Yeah.
He said that.
He was protecting him.
Yeah.
He was.
Just
Hey, remember when Billy said that they put on the team put on 700 pounds of pure muscle? Remember that?
yeah, I made a note.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was,
It's when Miami and
He
Florida.
didn't say that.
He
Oh,
did
my
in
gosh,
the off
yes.
season. It was when Miami and Florida first played their game in the swamp. And in the off season, he said the team put
I
on
had the
700
note
pounds of pure
forever.
muscle.
this team put 735 pounds
There it is.
of muscle, something in that neighborhood.
Yes.
And, oh, yeah. And it was the
I
classic.
mean, to be fair to Billy, since you guys say I'm his like mouthpiece now,
No.
it was 13-7 in the fourth quarter at Miami. They were there. They were there in
No,
that
they
game, and they
weren't.
had the ball. They were down 13-7 in
Okay,
the fourth
but
quarter.
they
with
were-
the
and they couldn't even get a first
Right,
down.
I agree
Yeah.
with you. And then it was run.
I
was
do love
over
you.
after
I do
that.
love you, cheerleading.
They
Billy.
did
Yeah.
have a moment
Yeah.
in that
Yes.
third quarter.
They
We all
played
thought
the
Miami,
first three games, the first three quarters of that game, they played really well.
Well, yeah, Miami had an opportunity to kill him before half. They didn't. But Leon was talking about
Miami
actually
was in a battle, bro, in that game. Don't
Stop
kid
it.
yourself.
Stop
They
it.
were.
the Miami offense was in a battle.
with themselves at that
No,
point.
like the
No,
Florida,
the Florida
defense
defense
was
played really
very
well in that game.
respectable.
Yeah, they were
Yes.
respectable. Yeah.
But actually, Leon was talking about the 41-17 the year before that.
Oh, Cam, that was a disaster.
So
for y'all.
I do love AI because this is Billy Napier's version of AI. Billy Napier, he highlighted the roster's physical transformation during his tenure in Gainesville. Rather than an individual gain, he detailed team-wide off-season progress, noting the roster collectively added 575 pounds of muscle and lost 475 pounds of fat. Now, I don't think they kicked number 21 off the team at that point, but they,
what's his name? Oh, my
Desmond,
God, Desmond.
but they lost 475 pounds of fat. Now, John Summerall came in after that and said, we're bigger, faster.
He said everyone's fat.
Yeah. And they needed to get back in that weight room and do a little bit more. I'm
He
like, wait a
literally
minute.
walked in there, looked at him, and said, "You're fat. You're fat. You're fat. You're fat."
Have you ever seen the movie Heavyweights with Ben Stiller, where he plays a camp counselor at a child's like fat camp?
No.
Whoa,
I bet
that
it's
is like it's a hidden gem of the '90s. Everyone needs to go check that movie out. I think it's on Disney Plus. It reminds me. There's a scene when because he's filming an infomercial about how to lose weight.
Yeah.
And he's also being the camp counselor at a fat camp. So it's his job to like get all these fat kids to lose weight. And like the first episode or like the first part of the movie when he gets all the kids to weigh in after, oh my God. I really wish you guys have seen it. I know the text line has, but
all right, let us know.
phenomenal movie.
And hey, JJ, don't raise those poorly heavy ones, okay? All right, Sophia. Okay.
Oh, Sophia's going to be a mean. Listen,
Lean.
Sophia is going to be like a
Fighting
soccer
machine.
star.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
U.S. women's national team star.
She's got good genes, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like it. Plant that seed.
Mm-hmm.
We use it as just a quick segue. We will come back with plenty more right here on a Florida Home AC Friday, but the diaper drop is next Wednesday. If you can, swing by 1010XL. We'll be doing our show live on the asphalt out in front of the 1010XL HQ. We would love to see you. Wingstop will be right next to us handing out wing samplers if you bring something that we can toss in the goodie bag. Diapers, wipes, any size diapers, whatever you want for the
Six-pack
newborn.
of beer.
Yes, exactly. Any of that stuff. He may need that when he's changing those diapers, but he's never changed a diaper before. JJ has not. And so we're going to give him as much as we possibly can in the diaper world. So you guys be a part of it if you can. Join us next Wednesday right in front of the station.
It's high-speed chaos.
They make contact!
Sunday at Echo Park Speedway.
Right into it! They cross the line! And guess who wins the race?
Powered by the Plumbers and Pipefitters Local Union 234. From the station with the most horsepower. 1010 XL.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. Call 904-722-1111.
Instant Keys saves the day if you've lost or broken keys. They can program new keys and remotes for nearly every make and model of vehicle at a fraction of the dealership costs. Fast, honest, and reliable locksmith service. Call Instant Keys, 722-1111.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
Northeast Florida's highest-rated residential home electrical contractor is American Electrical, providing unsurpassed quality in Duval, St. Johns, Clay, and Nassau counties. No matter your electrical problem or project, large or small, American Electrical will get it done at a price that's right. High-quality electrician, that's who they are. Trusted company that's been on the First Coast for decades, proudly serving the community while being a big part of the community. Call American Electrical for all your electric needs at 737-7770. Wired right at a fair price.
Who are the CEOs making a real impact in Northeast Florida? I'm Liz Grebe, the events director for the Jacksonville Business Journal, and we are now accepting nominations for this year's Ultimate CEO Awards, where we recognize the top executives who are leading their companies and helping shape our region's future. If you know an outstanding CEO in Baker, Clay, Duval, Flagler, Nassau, Putnam, or St. Johns County, nominate them today. Nominations close July 20th. Visit jbjevents.com for details and help us recognize the leaders moving Northeast Florida forward.
In Jacksonville, we love our sports. You might say we flip out over them. Football, baseball, soccer, hockey, basketball, golf, and there's our outdoor game, fishing, surfing, and just chilling. There's so much to do, it will make your head spin. But keep your cap on because Visit Jacksonville has you covered. Check out visitjacksonville.com/locals or download the Visit Jax app and stay on the ball for all the upcoming sports events in Jax. Go local, go sports. Jacksonville, the flip side of Florida.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care, totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
Celebrate America's birthday all this month with a dozen roses from Kuhn Flowers, only $49.95. Buy any color or color combination. A dozen roses, just $49.95 at Kuhn Flowers this month. KuhnFlowers.com.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation? From a real person? Good luck. That is what's so nice about Mike Merritt's Heating and Air. Unlike publicly traded conglomerates with headquarters in faraway cities, Mike Merritt's Heating and Air remains family-owned and operated by Mike, your neighbor. Mike Merritt has delivered hometown service, integrity, and pricing for generations. The big guys incentivize their techs to sell you new equipment. Mike's team emphasizes repair first. We only sell you equipment if your current equipment is worn out and beyond repair. And let's be honest about price. Small operations without much overhead can sometimes lowball your job, but you can't trust just anyone with a truck. They may be here today and gone tomorrow. Mike Merritt has been keeping North Florida cool for more than 3 decades. That's experience and dedication you can count on. Call today or see us on the web.
Florida license number CAC 050384.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
All right, my golden moment is Matt Hayes. I hope you feel better. Right?
Thanks, bro.
We're losing weight, passing out. People are offering you Depends on the air. I don't like that.
I appreciate you having my back.
I like the strong Matt. I don't like the
whatever this is.
Yeah, this bag.
Whatever this is.
The fading away of Matt Hayes.
I'll just follow the
Bro,
golden
I'm telling you
moment.
right now, I haven't faded in the last 3
Hey,
days.
you have, bro. But I'm telling you, this morning I was not a happy man when it came to you. I'm not gonna lie. When I got out that bed and started swaying a little bit, I said, "Matt Hayes, damn it, you, Matt Hayes." I cursed you. I did. Cursed you well. And I thought, oh, take out Chinese. All right, romaine.
I just want to follow the golden moment. That
Thank you, Chinese.
To follow what Leon
romaine
said as far as Matt is concerned, we do depend on you instead of listeners wanting you to wear Depends because of what's been happening. So
Got
it's
it.
a total different use of that word. So we depend on you instead
I don't
of you.
have the parasite, by the way. I have the norovirus, which is
How do you know?
parasite free.
Have you self-diagnosed?
No, I've got a girl that can diagnose.
Oh, so you don't have the...
You don't have the
I don't
parasite,
have the
huh?
plague per se. It's just got the norovirus, which is also running rampant through the United States.
Is it really?
Yes.
Norovirus?
They both are. N-O-R-O virus, norovirus.
Oh.
Had it, not have, had.
I might be a little disappointed now because I was thinking more Aliens, the movie. That maybe it had something like
Often mistaken for the stomach flu.
Right.
It's entirely unrelated to influenza. It's leading cause of vomiting, diarrhea, and foodborne illness in the United States.
Can we get to the contagions?
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Symptoms typically appear 12 to 48 hours after first being exposed. Transmission. The virus spreads incredibly easily because it takes very few viral particles to make someone sick. Transmission primarily occurs through person-to-person contact, contaminated surfaces, contaminated food or water. So this is from the guy who told you.
Within the first 24 hours, the contamination
Oh my God. It doesn't say that on AI.
Hey, Joe, he's going to blow Rudy Gobert on us.
Yeah.
A little worried going into the weekend now.
Drink plenty of fluids like water, broth, or electrolyte solutions. Hand sanitizers are ineffective. The best way to prevent includes wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Disinfect surfaces.
Wait, here we go
Here's
again.
the
Wash
last
your hands in water for 20 seconds.
Matt,
Here we go.
Isolate when sick. Isolate when sick for at least 2 days after symptoms stop, as you can still be
There it is.
contagious.
Does it say anywhere there that we are 10 days behind Italy?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. We have to. What do they slow the spread?
Is there
or
a
2
guy
weeks?
somewhere in Europe who now has a chart of all the people?
Yeah,
that
2 weeks to slow the spread.
Does it mention herd immunity anywhere in there? Okay.
Does it guarantee if you just take this jab, you'll be fine? You'll
Yes,
never get
exactly.
All right, give me the ukulele just to kind of get us back in a good mood. Toes up.
Yes.
And I'm sure if you go to the beach and get sunlight, it would also help.
Yeah.
it.
A little
Yes, the
vitamin
sun's
D,
always a great
natural.
cleanser.
Butt in the sand, toes in the air instead of something else. Let's go from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Oh, with a delicious Mexican lager found in Baja. For those who live life, anchors up. Friday afternoon when you hear the ukulele, you might light up like Southside. You never know. All right, but I figure we stay in the college football world. All right, now I'm going to give away the top 3, and I want to see if you can guess the next 3. All right? This is active weeks in the AP poll. Because pretty soon we'll have the preseason AP poll for college football coming up. Active weeks
as well as the USA Today
right
coaches
now.
poll.
Oh,
coming
right
out.
now.
Yeah.
Joe.
Say it again.
As well as the USA Today coaches poll coming out.
Oh, that's true.
Wait, so we can't make fun of the coaches poll on this show anymore now
Sure
that
you
you work
can.
for USA?
No, sure you can. I
Okay.
make fun of it when I write about it.
Good, 'cause
Still
it's
take shots at
atrocious
it.
and it means
So
nothing.
as the
Horrific.
way I read it from the AI/social world, it says active weeks in the AP poll.
Okay.
Alabama.
So I am taking it right now with active weeks. The first 3 I just said I am giving away. I am looking for the next 3. If you guys can help corral the next 3
Okay,
in
give
order.
us the first 3.
Alabama, 295 active weeks in the AP poll.
Will that be coming to an end this year?
That's actually a very good
question. And right now, High Tide just sobered up as soon as you said that. Georgia, 148 active weeks in the AP poll. Ohio State, 96.
Okay.
Can I get the next three? And some, I would like to have them in order, but
Oregon.
So, like if you can roll it through, it'd be awesome.
Oregon.
I'm not saying anything.
This is consecutive. Right? You're saying consecutive, so it's still going.
Yeah, active weeks in the AP poll.
Okay, so let's go Oregon.
Indiana's been in there for 2 years.
That's only 100 then.
Well, that's pretty good. Miami's been about 2 years. Texas, I think they kind of slipped up.
No,
a
they
bit.
haven't. That's right. Texas says no. Actually, they haven't. I think Texas is in there. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going Oregon, Texas. It's a good one, JJ. Oregon, Texas, and
Michigan's
Oklahoma?
certainly not in there.
No,
Oklahoma.
no,
no, 'cause they were 6-6.
It was 6-6. Oh.
What about Texas A&M?
No. They remember they lost like 5 in a row or 4 in a row at the end of two seasons ago. 5 in a row, I think.
Not USC.
Let's just say Indiana. Oregon, Texas, Indiana. It's not LSU because they dropped out.
Yeah, it's interesting because I'm going to have to look this one up where the one school that has been named that I see.
Wait, is it Ole Miss?
Very interesting.
Is it Ole Miss?
Wow.
Oregon, Texas, Ole Miss. Let's do that.
Okay, so I'm going to count the sick man and let him get that second one in because that wasn't bad at all. That was a nice little revelation you had right there. Oregon, 64 active weeks in the AP poll. They are sitting 4th. The team that two Canes refused to acknowledge, Notre Dame, 5th with 56 weeks.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Which is kind of crazy, and this is where you could argue an 0-2 start did not knock them out.
Oh, yeah.
How did that not knock them out?
I don't know.
They were 0-2 in the AP poll.
But that's just Notre Dame. And then after that is Hotty Toddy.
Good. Oh, Matt.
Hotty Toddy, Ole Miss, 50 consecutive weeks, active weeks in the AP poll. After that is Miami with 34, Indiana with 29. This is where I was a little shocked. Number 9 with 17 active weeks, Oklahoma, A&M, and Texas Tech.
Makes sense.
Texas is down 15th with just 10.
See, I think that when they lost to
Ohio State,
To
and then they had
to Florida.
Ohio State and Florida, they dropped out, you think?
Yeah,
I
because
think maybe with Florida.
Then they had 10 weeks
Where's
after
Florida
that.
on that list, by the way? They're not.
I'll get back to you. I'm answering a spam call where I'm eligible for a bunch of money. Good night now. I'm hanging up on them just so they can quit leaving me voicemails. So I've got Vanderbilt, number 12 in the active weeks with 14. BYU after that. Wahoo after that. Then,
Wahoo.
Yeah. Then Texas, Michigan, USC, Utah, and the Fighting Billy Napiers, James Madison with a half dozen active weeks in the AP poll.
And that's all Billy.
Yeah, you better believe it. He has stepped into a program that he needs to keep rolling in the right direction. I want to know how many more active weeks James Madison's going to be in the AP poll now that Billy is in charge.
Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Hey, Hicken here, and you know I'm going to talk about skin. Yeah, it's hot outside, folks. The oven is on, temps are in the 90s, and it's only getting hotter. I love the summer, but my skin doesn't. I do my best with dry fit shirts, big floppy hats, plenty of water. My secret weapon, though, the sunscreen. I use it regularly. Maybe you should as well. Look, I've also been seeing docs at Peaches Dermatology for years, and my skin thanks me for it. I'm telling you, it could save your life. Book your appointment today at peachesdermatology.com.
It's here, Middleburg. Firehouse Subs is now open at the all-new Clay Town Center. Try the bold new steak and cheese melts, stacked with premium steak, melted cheese, and big flavor in every bite. Firehouse Subs at the Clay Town Center, open now.
There's a simpler and easier way to get your construction permits. PermitRockstar.com. PermitRockstar.com has a team of rock stars, construction rock stars that fight the permit battle for you. The Permit Rockstar platform can virtually automate and submit your permit paperwork, eliminating mistakes, and their private provider can save you weeks on plan reviews and virtual inspections. Get your permits faster. PermitRockstar.com. Stop waiting on permits and get back to building. PermitRockstar.com.
With 50 years of fabrication expertise and towing products, the family at Cannons of Jacksonville can repair or install precisely what you need to tow with confidence. Visit cannonsofjacks.com, where quality and customer satisfaction collide.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Rick Ballou here. DraftKings is live in all 50 states. Yes, that means you, Florida. Win or go home, that's it. That's the World Cup knockout round, and DraftKings has you covered every single match. The DraftKings app is now live in Florida, so whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or the late match at the bar, you are in on every minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in Florida, the world's biggest stage in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers sign up with the code 1010XL, spend $5 and get $200 in total rewards over 21 days. The code is 1010XL in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable predictions. Dollars that expire in 1 year, ends July 19th. Terms dkng.co/predictions promo.
At the First Coast YMCA, you'll find much more than just a gym. We offer many ways to help you become more active, reach your weight loss goals, and find your inner strength. Membership at the Y includes state-of-the-art facilities, a huge variety of fitness classes, and programs for all ages. It's easy to join the Y since it's affordable for all incomes. The Y is a great place to make connections and experience something new. Visit the YMCA near you or online at fcymca.org.
Hey Jacksonville, it's Fred Taylor. If you've been in an auto accident, you need a team who knows how to get you back on your feet and back to your life. At North Florida Medical Center, they don't just treat the injury, they treat the whole person, from physical therapy to pain management. North Florida Medical Center has a team of experts ready to help you heal and recover. I trust the team here at North Florida Medical Center, and you can too. So don't wait. Call North Florida Medical Center and get the care you deserve.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. It's a Florida Home AC Friday on XL Primetime. Log on to FloridaHomeAC.com for great deals on a tune-up and service calls.
Good looking Friday out there. Hopefully everybody's got good weekend plans. Last week it was all about the 4th of July. We had a good time, the long weekend. Now it's back to Saturday and Sunday, but make the most of it. Hopefully you guys got beach plans, golf plans, whatever it might be. Big Sirs, I know you like to dip your toe in the Atlantic every once in a while, or at least make it to one of those watering holes nearby. Do you ever get out in the water?
I do sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
right.
not far.
Not.
No.
You're not like swimming.
No.
Okay.
Waist deep.
Okay, see, that's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
Make sure that, like...
You're not scared of sharks like Baloo.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, you are? Okay. Interesting.
I just feel like, hopefully, most of the time, there's enough activity to keep them away.
Yeah.
Well,
bother somebody else.
When I'm out there, I feel like I'm trespassing. So, I mean, that's
their space.
Yeah.
But I do like getting out there, just not way out, not like body surf your way back in, all that kind of stuff, and have a little fun
If
with
I
that.
can stand, I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly. And that part's kind of cool. But like I told you guys, you got to cross an island to get to the water now at St. Augustine Beach when they did all that dredging. Matt, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Has it come back a little bit?
No, I don't mind that though. It's
I don't
okay.
mind it.
I don't mind the good space.
I think they were planning for a little erosion, and that's why they made it like a mile and a half to get to the water.
Whoa!
Well, I'm joking. I'm exaggerating there. But in the very
It's
beginning,
a long way.
In the very beginning, they took pictures at the St. Augustine Pier where you could not cast a line into the water because it was over sand.
Really?
Yeah, when it's low tide, it's a good walk.
And here's another beach authority that can chime in on this.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Taylor Dahl joins us now.
Hello.
You can attest to
That
this,
was
right?
funny. I feel like that's a whole JJ morning run just to get to the water.
Yeah.
If it was
Honestly. And Matt knows this because they did so much, I guess is it dredging? Is that what it is?
Dredging, yeah.
And so they basically pulled it out and then they made this new, and you basically have to pack a bag as soon as you step off the hot concrete onto the hot sand. It's going to take you a minute to get down to where you see some water. So the pier had gone all the way out, whatever that is, 150 feet or something like that.
Yeah.
And you still could not cast a line into the water.
That's crazy, actually. Well, the fish, where they go.
Exactly. The fish are like, come on. I need some bait. Let's go. All right, what's cooking?
Yeah, so we have a lot of Jaguar stuff today. We're going to get into the amount of catches we think that each receiver will have, the pass catchers, I should say, will have this season. We heard Jaguars today talking about receiving yards, so we're going to talk about the catching side of that and kind of play off some of the conversation that Tommy was having on Jags Today with them today and build off that. And then we'll get into some of just the roster construction stuff. We're seeing all the lists right now of where the Jags rank in the ecosystems and the pass catchers and all of that. So we'll get into a lot of that stuff today.
Because we were sitting there saying Parker can't have that banner year to get that big contract because there's going to be a bunch of other guys.
To feed, yep.
Yes, exactly.
What
All
does
right,
that
Taylor.
look like? We'll see. All right,
we will
thanks,
be
guys.
listening. Thank you. Helmets and Heels coming up next because as we added it up over the last couple of days, you got tight ends that now want to eat. You got 3, maybe 4 receivers that want to eat. That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. All right.
We're just hoping Matt can eat something
Exactly.
this weekend.
Let's hope.
Get better, bro.
Dying for a Tony D slice. I'm
Will you,
telling you. Dying.
will you please, at least text us and say what it is? If it is pizza, ribs, wings, whatever it might be to get you started.
So we know you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Just a slab of something. All right, now
You
don't
guys don't
forget.
care. Stop.
Don't forget, little Sophia needs to eat, which means she's going to make a lot of diapering, changing for JJ.
Yes.
And so next Wednesday is the diaper drop, the diaper drive. It'll be right out in front of 1010XL, 6500 Bowden Road. Please, if you can, we're not asking you to do something that you can't do. Don't worry about it if you can't. But if you can, pick up some diapers, different sizes, whatever it might be, a little diaper drop, and us and Wingstop will be set up out front, and you can pick up a Wingstop sampler as you drop off diapers. How about that? All right, that'll be next Wednesday, and we look forward to it. We are done for now. Everybody have a great weekend. Feel better, Maddie. Big Search, JJ, and Joe C.
She's homegrown.
Your father's listening to the radio.
She's Jacksonville's